Yeah, so hi, this is Jake, that's Johnny. So our house has got burnt down. We're orphans. We have to cancel the game. We can't do anything. So we're on the
Really?
street now.
Are you?
I'm kidding. I'm
Don't
kidding. I
listen
still
to
have a
him. This
house.
is misinformation, people. He just.
Everything is misinformation. The internet is misinformation. But no. Hi. We haven't had a podcast in a while.
Sorry about that.
And we've been busy getting this game done.
Grinding.
File 1 is getting submitted to Steam next week, or by the end of this week.
Yeah.
There is a 30-day process, like they have to approve it and do stuff. It takes up to 30 days. So it won't be available for purchase until, well, whenever Steam decides to do it. But it'll be submitted by the end of the week. We've been debugging the hell out of it. Everything will be fixed. I added a new scenario too that ties to the ending. The old Garden of Dreams, the song with Amanda Lee, the maze that you ran through that was ridiculous and had no purpose, got replaced with something completely different and significant that ties to the ending. So, new content. That's cool. Alright, Johnny, you say something.
Well, you also made some other changes to the game. Like, didn't you take out like the item finder stuff?
Yeah, some of the item finding shit is taken out because it was pointless. You unlock stuff as you progress now, like the ringtones and the wallpapers. I'm just having it so you unlock stuff as you progress. Going to hide stuff in later files, probably. But I think unlocking stuff as you progress is fine for now. It's mainly a story-centered experience, anyways.
Yeah, and I think that was honestly causing a lot of not a lot, but some of the bugs besides it being corrupted from changing over engines. But that won't be a problem.
Yeah, who wants to find shit laying around the street? Like, IRL, who would actually do that shit? Like,
some people do, I don't know.
Hey man, I've done it before. Like, think I'm in an RPG, try to find treasure chests and shit, but yeah.
Yeah, but in later files, we'll be working with the current engine, so that way it won't be like converted. There won't be near as many bugs if we even run into any, so it won't be near as long. It won't be a problem.
We switch engines between file 1 and 2, so it's like it made a lot of crap happen. Here's the big thing: we had to recast Matt, mainly because I jumped the gun with him a little bit, and he's just, his schedule's different. He's on TV now, so that dude's he's got stuff to deal with.
Yeah,
Clearly,
he's moved on. Yeah,
he's moved on to bigger, well, not better, but bigger things. Things that take more, money, lots more money. But we still wish him the best. You can still hear him in file 1. He did really good as Hayes. Like, it was my fault. He considered coming back, but we couldn't work it out with him for various situations. But we did recast Hayes to somebody that did really good. Joshua Waters is who we recast Hayes as. You'll be able to hear him soon. Probably gonna try to release some information, like some clips with him soon. We also cast Annie and Annie, which are hospital side characters. Who did we cast as them? I forgot their names.
Annie is being played by Valerie Van Hine, who did an awesome job, and then Annie is being played by Abigail Turner.
Haha, I remembered Annie. Ooh, Annie's actress is gonna get mad at me. You guys are new. Okay, I haven't memorized your names yet. It's okay. I'm sorry. Whew.
Oh, but before we move on, quick throwback to file 1. A couple of the other new things that you'll notice, or one of them is, we had to make some changes to the opening because we decided to improve it a bit. You might see a little bit of the old opening in there. I personally edited it, but I live, there's a few places I live around, and Jake wanted like creepy photos at night, and I did some photography and editing, and with the shopping center, it kind of reminded me of Inner Paradise a little bit, and it was like a little kind of like the game scenery. So I thought that was kind of cool, and so I took that with my video camera, and I put together an opening for the game, and I hope you all like it. It's new.
He did good. I made the file 2 opening, he made the file 1 opening. It's good. We're still gonna have stock footage scenes in the game.
Yes.
At least 5 of them throughout, maybe 6.
Yeah, that hasn't changed.
I've got them charted out. Like, I'm gonna make those because that's still a thing. Because I like that.
Anonymous Agony File 1, the final mix.
Please don't use Kingdom Hearts terminology. Please, God. My God. We're going to Philadelphia to promote to go to the Newgrounds meeting. We're gonna be able to promote AA. We're gonna meet Tom Fulp. You do it. Okay, the guy that runs Newgrounds.
Okay, so basically what he's trying to explain is he's gonna come here to my place and we're gonna hang out. And God, I would love to make some videos, like just stupid stuff, just for fun.
Real Sergeant Bonnie.
Anyway, so then we're gonna go to Philadelphia. I've been to Pico Day before. It's basically the celebration of Newgrounds' anniversary and Tom Fulp's birthday. Pico's the mascot, so that's why it's called Pico Day, character he made. So I went a few years ago. I got a video of that. Basically, it was at the Newgrounds office, is usually, but they're kind of struggling with money. So this year it's at a theater or something, and they're with a big screen, and they're gonna screen like Pico Day submissions because animators and stuff make tunes for this holiday. It's a contest. It's a theme contest. Yes, it's for original Newgrounds. It's a celebration for Newgrounds about Newgrounds. So the animations will be centered around that. Music works. So I asked Tom if we could show like an AA trailer, for game, and hopefully Venturescape if we get like anything done on that, because we're almost done with this. I'm sure we'll have time. So we're gonna have a couple of teasers, trailer teasers, and our Patreon up there just to kind of help us. I want to make business cards, pass them out because that's what they do there. Lots of people. This year it's 150 people max. Last time it was 300. I want to say they're going to have Tom Fulp's latest game demo there, but I don't know. Last time I saw it was 2016 Nightmare Cops. Going to be a great game.
Ooh, just got an idea.
But it was really fun. I got a shirt from my friend Crinkles, the creator of Madness. For anyone who knows Madness, great series. He's a really swell guy. I love that shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts. But Project Nexus 2, the works. So I don't know what's going to be there, but there's going to be a lot of famous Newgrounds artists there. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to mingle. We're going to explore Philadelphia.
I'm going to write something specifically for Tom Fulp's birthday. I'm going to make something specific of AA for him. I have an idea. I'm going to get it voiced and everything.
Oh, no. What are you going to do?
Oh, man. This is going to be fun. You'll find out. After Pico Day, we'll put it on YouTube and Newgrounds, especially Newgrounds. He owns Newgrounds. Is that what he does? He's like the creator.
Created Newgrounds.
So I'm gonna meet some famous dude. Oh man, damn! I am nothing compared to him.
Responsible for basically online animation trends, basically.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm nothing. I'm gonna make him laugh. I'm gonna make some fun for AA for his birthday. It's his birthday. Pico Day's his birthday. Tom,
I don't know if it's exactly his birthday, but
it's your birthday to me. I'm gonna make it your birthday.
It's close. It's close to his birthday.
I'm gonna make you something great in my game engine. I'm gonna do something funny.
I think his birthday is like late April. I forget.
Dude, I need to bring a bunny hat to Pico Day.
Go ahead, do it.
Yes!
We'll see. We'll see.
Returns.
We'll see how it clears TSA security.
I don't care. The security's not gonna be able to stop me.
All right. What's the other stuff you wanted to talk about?
Oh, there's one topic that's actually quite serious. Man, this is difficult.
Oh boy.
Something I feel the need. I feel like it's important to share. Like you can hide stuff like this all day, but it won't change anything. Okay, I'll get into this. Like, you all know the topic of anonymous agony is molestation, rape, and what it can do to people. Well, I do have personal experience with such a matter, kind of. I wasn't molested outright, but I was attempt molested twice in my life. By females. It was a very traumatizing experience. People think that males can't be molested or, raped, but it's untrue. Very. I mean, look, I know what it's like to be male. We think about sex all the time. It's annoying. It sucks. It's uncomfortable. But first time, oh man, I remember the first time. It was weird. It just happened, or it almost happened. I put a stop to this shit. Like I shut it down. I was like, nope, bye. And like it hurt because she took offense to it. She thought because I didn't want to sleep with her that she was ugly, or like I didn't find her attractive, which wasn't that wasn't it at all. I just don't like doing that kind of stuff, Hey, I've slept with one person. I'm 26 years old. One person, clearly because I have 2 kids. They didn't come out of nowhere. I did not pull them out of another dimension. So, I don't, men don't always do those things just normally. The second time was really bad. Actually, the second time it happened right before I met my ex-fiance, who I have the 2 kids with. Actually, this one's really bad. I was 19 and this girl was 14. yeah, I could go to jail for like even mentioning this, but she literally overpowered me. Like, got on top of me, I couldn't get her off. She was like a little fucking parasite leech. I mean, I didn't do anything, nothing happened, but I just kind of like, I literally could not get her off me. This chick had like thunder thighs. I was like, please get off me. So I just laid on the floor and just dealt with it. But to this day, I still get flashbacks from it. It was at my apartment warming party. She came with one of my friends. One of my friends brought her along. Like, they found a little horny leech on the side of the road and just brought her along. So I didn't know her. I didn't plan to have her there either, but I remember when I actually got her off of me, I left. I was super, like, upset and, like, irritated because that's pathetic, man. Like, you tell normal people that, like, yo, you were 19, you got overpowered by a 14-year-old girl. That, to normal people, that'd be pathetic. Like, you know, the way society builds up men, that's like, oh, why didn't you do it, man? Why didn't you do it? You could have got away with it, blah, blah, blah. No, I wanted nothing to do with it. But no, it happened, and, like, I was literally overpowered by somebody 4 years younger than me. And I remember, like, the mother of my children, I actually met her right after that. When I came back from the walk, because I was depressed, she was there. And I remember, like, I asked her to go on a walk with me because this is funny. Like, I can imagine myself putting this on a dating profile. I asked her to go on a walk with me because she wasn't trying to molest me. I was like, oh, this chick wants nothing to do with me. You want to go on a walk? You want to go on a walk with me? I like you because you want nothing to do with me. Save me. It was funny, like, Jake's dating profile, what he wants in a woman, doesn't try to molest him. So, that happened. But both those two events, I still get flashbacks from, and, like, I'm traumatized from it. Nothing even happened. Something almost happened. And it still messes with me to this day. And it's like, I still don't like sex. I still find it putrid. Like, honestly, I wish I was like a genderless android that shot missiles out of his fingers. What's your sexuality? Destruction! Destruction is my sexuality! Yeah, because it's all kind of uncomfortable. Had to get counseling for it too for a while. It was really, really weird. But that's the weird thing. So, like, I have some experience with the topic. Like, it messes with you. Basically, if you force your will on anybody, it's gonna hurt them severely, and it's bad. So, yeah, regardless about that, it's gonna be fun. You know, samurais, some samurai bounty hunters, weird shit, people, it's gonna be fun. Play the game. It goes into some sincere, dark topics, that's, you know, stuff that needs to be heard, but it's also fun, too. Like, you know, you can't have everything all serious. That's it, Johnny, like, hell.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to interrupt you because that's...
I'm done, dog, I'm done.
No, because that's serious. I didn't even know that, like...
Oh, yeah,
damn.
I didn't tell you that? Oh, yeah, dude, that happened. Oof, that happened. Like, I'm happy it didn't happen. I mean, and like, when that stuff happens, especially if you're male, I feel like, just because of, you know, biology, your body does react automatically. So, like, your body will even be like, oh, dude, do it. You want it. But your mind and your soul will be like, no, you don't want it. Stop. Your body's a fucktard. It's uncomfortable. And it's like, it happens on both sides, man. Like, honestly, like I said, I wish I was an android. Okay? I wish my sexuality was just destruction. I would blow up a lot of shit and have a lot of fun doing it. Man. I want to be an android.
I mean, I'm glad you were able to get that off your chest. I know that wasn't easy, because, I mean, damn,
I don't mind it being public knowledge. I mean, it happens. Like, people do need to keep that in mind, because a lot of the times men don't have any outlet for, like, people think men can't be molested, or all men like sex.
Right.
I mean, they don't. Like, it's kind of something that needs to happen. There's gonna be a purpose behind it for some people. I mean, hey, some people just like doing it casually. More power to them. I'm not one of them. Besides, I'm pretty. Have you seen me? That's not good. That's a curse. That is a curse.
Anyway,
yeah, moving on.
But what I was gonna say was, I'm glad that you brought this up, because I honestly think it's important that more people see that, because a lot of people think, while, you know, we unfortunately deal with things like this in the film industry, where there's these male Hollywood directors that are, you know, sexually abusing their actresses, like the Harvey Weinstein incident, and
I haven't heard about that.
incidents, Yeah, look it up. And then,
I will.
it's just males have been given a bad name because there's so much going on. But the problem is, speaking of people, in the intro of the game, you're gonna see like something like 37% of rape cases are unreported. Somehow they collected that information.
Yeah, I mean, like, people don't want to report it. Like, women or men. Like, men are embarrassed. Women are embarrassed. Like, when it happens, you don't want to report it because, like, I mean, I'm still kind of ashamed of it. I mean,
right?
Fuck.
And
like,
I understand.
It just sucks.
Because what I was gonna say was, a lot of men, like especially from like us from the 90s, who haven't broken out of that mentality of, oh, you have to be masculine, you have to, if anyone knew that they were, like you said, overthrown by a girl, and a younger girl at that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I can imagine somebody actually being overpowered by a younger girl, like 19, 14, 15, 18. That's not a big difference. Like,
right, but it's not even about that. It's about the fact that men have this sense of pride that we've been programmed to feel because of what Hollywood has told us, like, since,
yeah, man, social programming. It's real. It's hardcore.
Yeah, and it's terrible because and it's hard to get rid of once you get older because, you have to really work yourself out of it to have your own free spirit nature. Like, I've been able to do that, but that took a lot of work. And but I'll be honest, being masculine didn't come natural for me. I kind of had to learn that. That's another story. But
hey, man, I don't like
different.
being masculine, dog. I got fucking colored hair. I got a ponytail. I'm in the South. I stick out. Like, man, like, don't even.
Well,
it's just people need to be themselves, man. Like,
yeah,
girls need to shave their head and get mohawks if they want. Men need to have majestic ass hair with pink streaks if they feel like it. Man, most people when they meet me think I'm gay, and I like that. I'm not. I'm straight, barely. I'm barely straight. I'm barely anything. Okay, I don't like sex. I'm closer to asexual than anything, I guess. But I like people not knowing what I am based on how I look. It's just
right.
You shouldn't know. You shouldn't be able to look at somebody and know their sexuality or like assume.
Right.
You should look at somebody and be like, "Hey, you're you. What are you attracted to?" And have them tell you, and then know. It's like things are getting better though. They really are. Like
starting to, yeah.
Starting to.
Nowadays, well, for a long time, we've had this problem with rape culture, and promoting the idea that because women dress a certain way, it means they're automatically like insinuating that they want sex, but that's not the case at all.
Yeah, that's bad.
And I get where people. I admittedly some years ago, unfortunately, used to be one of those people because it's because I didn't understand. And someone explained this to me, and I feel so stupid for even like thinking like that. But sometimes things are harder to understand, especially when you've been programmed a certain way growing up. And I was like, because it's like, think about it this way. If you were just on the street thinking you're looking good, even if you had jeans on, you could be wearing tight-fitting or loose clothing, it doesn't matter. And someone just decides to suddenly come up and grab you and not only start harassing you, saying like, hey, can I get your number, or, can I touch your butt or whatever, and just or not even that, just even drags you in an alley and just starts going at it, assuming that's what you want. But, so it doesn't really matter. It shouldn't be about that. It should be about talking, communication, but there is none in that. They think the clothes are the communication, and that's not the case. We have the power to, educate people, raise this awareness. So with this game, keep in mind with that 37%, it could be a large, and I'm not assuming this is, but it could be a large percentage of males who have been ashamed to admit that they've been raped or even molested because it's, how we were raised. Oh, you're not supposed to. Oh, you're a sissy because you got overtaken by a girl, and that's bullshit. Both guys and girls have dealt with the same problem. The only problem is it's been brought to light that it's more of a problem with women, dealing with these horny men than it is the other way around. But the problem is it's treated differently. And it just sucks all around. It doesn't matter guy or girl, it just sucks in general. It's a problem on both sides. It's just been more highlighted on here and there. But if you ever have been through that, you need to report that shit. Don't ever feel afraid to go to the police or a friend. You know, be in a safe place. Be sure you're with someone.
I mean, the biggest thing that helps, just to interject for a second, counseling is what mainly helps. Like,
yes, counseling.
When I went to counseling, I actually took counseling with people that were like, I actually took counseling with people that did other things, like people that were during that group counseling, it was victims and people that were did it too, and the teacher never told what each person did, but there were apparently some people that were attracted to the underage girls in there.
Oh no.
With us. I don't know, they put us all in the same room and didn't tell us why we were there, and it was good, actually. I actually got to hear this psychologist talk about why it's wrong to be attracted to underage girls. Being in a room, with the victims and people that, were perpetrators mixed together, it scared the shit out of me at first. I mean, we had a cop in the room as like a security guard.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of glad it was mixed together, because like hearing what he said to like the people doing bad stuff too, and the victims in the same room was powerful to me. Something about that was powerful, because it kind of like it broke the wall down. Like, okay, we're all people. Like, victim, perpetrator. Usually people don't do shit to try to hurt people. They're just ignorant. Ignorance is usually what it is.
That's what I like about AA, or Anonymous Agony, is what your game does. It takes all sides of the story, each perspective, and it kind of gives you like the information, kind of why this and why that, and it kind of clues you into, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, like, a big backstory for you guys to keep an eye out for is like my favorite backstory is Sharon's. John, you haven't read Sharon's yet? Yeah. No, I haven't. It's a big thing with him. I'm really happy with it. Yeah, I just came up with it. Recently. Because he was the last backstory I didn't really know what to do. And then, like, I was at one of my counseling classes, or counseling sessions, and like something the teacher said fucking upset the shit out of me. Like, it made me go emotionally drink afterwards, funnily enough, because he's a bartender. And I was like, wait a minute, I should do that for Sharon. That would make a lot of sense. Because, like, it's good. Sharon's backstory is probably the most important one for Hayes himself. Let's hear about your weekend. What are you excited about? Talk about that. No, guys, you know what I do in my spare time? Besides game design, I do theater. And we had a thing called 24-hour theater, where you audition, you get a role, you come in the next day, you try out, you practice for your play all day, and you put it on that night. So I got to do something kind of fun. I got to do something really fun. I mean, I like yelling at people. I like yelling at people a lot. But the best part about this was I got to put a rabbit hat on and maybe still yell at people. I was a drill sergeant. A bunny drill sergeant. And man, it was fun. Hey, I got videos of it, guys. Check it out. Be excited, because the next month you're going to see Anonymous Agony, and anyone who supported us on Kickstarter, look out for your rewards. We're going to still work on that. And Patreon. Join our Discord server. If you want to pledge $5 to our Patreon, that's all it takes. We'll talk to you and talk about our day and talk about life. I'll even share recipes with you, because I'm learning to cook. Off topic, pineapple cake is really gross. Don't eat it. Well, I'm more of a cheesecake guy. Dude, cheesecake is fantastic. Can I say the last word? Can I say the last thing? Before the Drill Sergeant Bunny video, go for it. Yes! And remember, guys, if you ever fuck with me, I really will put a rabbit head on and scream at you at the top of my lungs, and I'll enjoy it. I'll make you. Your roommate's gonna kill you. I don't care, because I'll put a bunny head on and scream at him too! Bye.
Real silliness. Hello, recruit! Do I look like the Easter Bunny to you? Or Bugs Bunny?
Oh,
you like pain? I like giving pain. Yeah! Stop laughing! I am not amusing to you! I am not a farm animal! I am your drill sergeant! Stop laughing! This is not a joke! Go home!
Add it for like 5. Go.
Okay, Sergeant! Damn it, my hat fell! Don't laugh! Do you think I'm Bugs Bunny? Do I look like Bugs Bunny? Do I look like the Easter Bunny? I don't have chocolate for you! I have pain! Pain! No chocolate! Stop laughing! amuse you!